So I watched Sonic the Hedgehog, the movie, and I decided to do a review of it, which is why I'm playing Sonic Generations. So first things first, I have no nostalgia for Sonic. The movie meant absolutely nothing to me, like it would for someone like Johnny Versus, or people like that grew up with it, you know? I don't... Sonic isn't important to me. I grew up with Mario and stuff, so... oh, excuse, oh, Jesus, that was bad. So this doesn't... So the movie wasn't based off nostalgia appeal. I was looking for a good video game movie, and one controversial opinion, I actually thoroughly enjoy Assassin's Creed. I actually thought it was a good movie. I haven't liked a lot of them though. But this one was pretty good, so I'm gonna go through it as a gamer, not a film, not just a film buff, but a gamer. And I'm going to discuss some things like, okay, we'll start with the intro. Oh, this is a thing that we've seen. But I did like how it did like the whole thing with like him having a mother figure, which was cool because they never really explored that in the game, you know, is like his family or what. I don't recall them ever really exploring that in the games. I could be completely wrong. No nostalgia for it. Couldn't give a crap less about it. I really could. That being said, my girlfriend's kids watched the movie, and she's like, "Oh, they liked it, so you should check it out." She liked it, and she doesn't have any connection to Sonic at all. She doesn't even know who Tails is, which, you know, at least know who Tails is. At least that was me laugh that she didn't know who Tails was. I respect that movie quite a bit though, because they did a good job with it. They did just enough with it that was, they didn't tie it directly into the games, which they didn't need to. The opening sequence with the owl woman and whatnot. The scene with him testing his speed against the speed gun with the cop, that had me, that really legitimately had me laughing quite a bit, because the cop's like, what the hell's going on and stuff, you know. That scene legitimately had me laughing. I really enjoyed all of it. I liked that Sonic was a kid more than a teenager, because I know in the a lot of stuff he's like a teenager or whatever, but in that he's a kid. He seemed to be 8, 9, 10 years old, something like that, which was a very, very nice little touch that he wasn't a teenager. There was that great scene with the Queen song, the montage, and it wasn't a classic montage like it wasn't a Rocky montage. It was like a bit of voiceover with the montage. It was very nice, which I thought was a great choice. There was reference to lore in that in that freaking in that movie. There were so many references to the games. Even to little known Sonic Underground, which is a Sonic show that was on years ago, I think. No, it worked really well. I thoroughly enjoyed that they did that. Like Green Hill, if you're a fan of the games, is reference to Green Hill Zone. the end of it with the whole ending credits being a rehash of the movie in video game style was very nice. That was very cool. Sonic not having a family was nice. Him saying, you know, he wanted a family. And like how the final bucket list item was needing a real friend. That was very cool. The family being the same man for 50 years was cool. That one cop, Tom, whatever his name is, the whole 50 years, the same family catching the thing was very cool. The setup for Robotnik was nice, where it was like, do you think we can trust him? He's kind of crazy. That was nice. I don't care about how much of it. That was a very nice little touch. Was Robotnik. I didn't like his gloves. I would have liked it better if his gloves like had like a visual display to them. A la a freaking movie. And the name of it, give me a second. Minority Report. That would have been very nice. Geez, I think that's fine. That was very nice. That was something I didn't like. I think they should have done something like something similar to the Report, where the gloves. Where the gloves have like a display to them. That would have been a nice touch. I thought that as a fan of the old cartoon series or the SatAM, I think Stone should have been. That would have been perfect. I would have loved that. That would have been great. You know, because like, we didn't forget about you fans of the SatAM. You know, like the green guitar was a great touch. The green guitar was a great touch to the old show, the Sonic Show Underground. Okay. That was a very cool little touch that they did. I just think that they much better with it. Yeah, Snively would have been awesome for me, you know, because I grew up watching SatAM. That's a Saturday. That was a Saturday morning cartoon for everybody who doesn't know. Sonic the Hedgehog. Very. It was dark for a kids show. It really was. We're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about the movie. Stone, me immensely of Snively. In the way he was treated. That was nice. Gonna hit that. The inner struggles in Sonic on whether to leave Earth was nice, and I thought that was something that was pretty relatable for people. We all struggle with what to do with ourselves and with things, you know. And I thought that him to leave a place he finally reminded me a lot of Superman. Reminded me a lot of like Superman's struggle after Kandor and all that with Earth being his home, not Krypton. I also liked or joke. Oh man, that was hilarious, and I think that the end when the end of it was a very with the whole end of it was a nice touch with everything. It really legitimately had me laughing. Where the Lord's Sprinkles thing was hilarious. Okay, like that part was like, oh, it's so and so sprinkles. That was great. When everything slowed, reminded me a lot of okay, I get it now. It reminded me a lot of X-Men. Okay. Reminded me a lot of X-Men with Quicksilver, and that was the touch, I thought. I thought that I thought that the way I thought that that was a little thing for people that were more than just Sonic to go, hey, look, you can make references to other awesome too, you know, because I like the X-Men First Class movies. I like Evan Peterson, and I thought that was a nice little touch. Might be some reference to Evan Peterson in the movie and stuff. I really don't know. There was other things that were really cool, like the when he after he farts. Yes, I wasn't fond of the fart joke, but at least they used it to pay off for the fans going, oh, I think it was called a chili dog. Love letter to fans, you know. I mean, that truly was awesome. Crap, that's great. It made me laugh at least, because I was like, oh hey, that's a reference to the old that was, I guess, simply a reference to the SatAM. That's where like they first did the chili dog thing with the incomparable Jaleel White playing as Sonic. If you don't know who Jaleel White was, he famously played Steve Urkel / Stefan Attell. Blah blah blah. Who gives a crap? Just know that it was nice. I would have liked to have seen Jaleel White get a cameo, because he still does appear and stuff. He used to, but it still would have been kind of cool. The whole sequence at the sister's house, the entire time. That shit was hilarious. That shit legitimately was funny, you know? And like the whole way that Sonic got his shoes, his famous red and whites. From his niece-in-law, from the cop's niece-in-law, was really funny. I actually really liked the way they did that. The way that Sonic talks about having a family and real friends, and the way that they took, and at the end of it all, they paid it off and gave him, what the hell did she have to say? And gave him stuff, you know? Paid that off was just primo, you know. That was really a fun little touch there. And then later when she's like, when her daughter is running around, and she's like, put on my Fitbit so I can get my steps in and crap. That was funny. That was really, really funny. Okay. I thought that the end of it was Robotnik, Robotnik going crazy, and with Robotnik going crazy and being bald, that was a good payoff. And then the end of it with Tails showing up was really fun. That was a good payoff as well to the whole thing, or a good reference for fans, and a good setup for a second one. If they're going to do a second one, I don't know if they're going to. They might. Oh, if I know. It'd be kind of neat if it was. But last I heard, the third game is still third movie, or second movie, not a third. It's still an unknown at this point. So maybe we'll get something. Maybe we won't. After all this virus crap is over. Yeah, I saw it happening. But yeah, so that's it for everything. I will talk to you later. Thank you for watching. Bye.